go. Crash and flow.
Yeah, he wasn't great either. But Fluffy, the comedian Fluffy.
Oh, on Rogan's podcast?
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I don't know, though. I never actually, all I knew about him was he does well. I didn't really actually know. I didn't watch any of his comedy.
Okay, this is the reason why it was disappointing. He was, to me,
Yeah.
it felt like he was trying so hard to be a cool podcaster.
Hey, man, come on.
Right?
You're on Rogan's podcast for the first time.
He was trying so hard. That either it's that,
Yeah.
or his real, like, who he is as a regular person, I mean, who he is on stage is vastly different than what he is in regular life. In which case,
Yeah.
I don't like it either. Because what are you, Andrew Dice Clay?
Yeah.
It's not good. But it seemed like when I was listening to the podcast, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Who does he think he is? He's like, no, I like VW Vans. I think it's pretty cool. Like, bro, you're fluffy.
Yeah. Say more.
Like, you don't have to do fluffy shit, but
Yeah.
like, why are you so different than your your stage persona?
He seemed like he had taken a downer, like a beta blocker.
Yeah.
Because he didn't seem high.
No.
He just seemed like,
Slow.
I'm not allowed to make adrenaline right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. They're cute. I was just like, dude, where's your enthusiasm? No, I'm actually with you. At first, I was like, who's Yassine to be judging this guy? I'm like, no, he's right. This guy was like that lion at African Lion Safari. I'm like, wake him up. Why is he like this? He's a fucking lion.
Yeah. He's a comedian who is arguably he'd be the current best Hispanic comedian.
You know
of
what?
all
I never
time.
thought about it, but right now, yeah, one of definitely, you know.
Right? There is no one bigger than him. There was George Lopez, who was pretty damn awesome.
I
back
thought
in the
George
day.
Lopez was fantastic.
What's
but
that?
Yeah, I thought George Lopez was fantastic.
Yeah,
I loved George
loved
Lopez.
it. Dude, even when he was just cheerleading,
Yeah.
I ate that shit up.
Yeah, man.
Did you see the special where he was sitting on a throne in like what looked like a mega church?
No, but that sounds
Right? And
Yeah.
he would just like kind of lounge around on the throne and make jokes. And literally it was the most easiest jokes where he's like, this is what we do. We take on the garden hose, we put our thumb on it.
Yeah.
Nozzle. Mira, look, nozzle.
Bro, my Mexican friends their families would eat that shit up.
Yeah.
It was like he was speaking their language,
Yeah.
and he was. Sometimes he was. He's like, he sounds like us. I'm like, I know. But yeah, George Lopez. I'd love to go see dude. I heard you turned down Chris Tucker show tickets.
Yeah, so, no, I didn't turn them down.
It's $55, bro. You can't
I'm
see a
ask-
legend
I'm-
for $55.
See, but how much of a legend is he? Okay, well, the reason why I say this thing I turned it down is because Farah, who's always like on the ball all the time, she gets like some
American
deals, like,
Express
some deals,
notifications.
right? Yeah, and then after she runs it by us because we're comedy fans.
Right.
It said Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
And Chris Tucker does not look like Chris Tucker of old. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't even make movies anymore. He only makes Rush Hour movies, and then that's it. So I figured maybe he's past his prime. Maybe he's not worth watching.
First off, I respect that about Chris Tucker. All right? I hate it when I see Spider-Man doing something that's not Spider-Man. I'm like, why isn't he springing the webs, like the whole time?
Stay in your lane.
Chris Tucker I know he was in Friday and a bunch of other movies or whatever, but he was so fantastic. He's like, you know what? This is all I'm doing, and I'm only doing it for $25 million a pop. I love it.
Yeah.
Is he really overweight and stuff? Is he messy?
I mean, no, he's not. He looks like he's sweaty a lot, but I think it's as a
come
result
on.
of him being overweight. But that doesn't matter. My real issue is that if he's let so many of these other things go, I can't imagine your comedy to be good. Like, you got to be in fighting shape.
You know, the thing is, I just want to see somebody that I used to see and be like, wow, that's him right there. He's right there doing his thing.
I mean,
right?
it's true. He's one of the. Was he part of Kings of Comedy?
No, definitely not.
No, okay, yeah, see.
Marlon Wayans, who I'm seeing in 2 weeks, it's just like, I used to really like this guy as a kid. He was on a TV show.
Yeah, but I hear tell he's still fucking funny.
I hear tell this is all he can do now.
Oh, no.
And I hear this is why he's also like, he started at the comedy in the comedy store doing stand up. I didn't realize that until like a few years ago.
Okay.
And he just does this now. He just does stand up and he does like casinos and theaters.
Okay.
It's a good gig.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get to go see that guy just doing what he does. It's great. Chris Tucker, as long as he feels, I just don't want to
Hey,
be
if you
sad
want to
for a
go,
man.
I can throw it out.
I just don't want to be sad for a guy.
That's the problem.
That's my only thing.
That's my issue. Especially, he was in Def Comedy Jam, right? So like those were the that was with him and what's the other guy? I'm
lot
not,
of them.
I'm not
Bernie
scared
Mac.
of you.
Yeah,
there we
Bernie
go.
Mac
Bernie
would be the
Mac.
quintessential dude. D.L. Hughley. Dave Chappelle was there. He had a whole different voice. He used to have a different guy's voice.
Yeah.
He didn't even sound like Dave.
Dave Chappelle's voice matched his body frame. As he put on more muscle, his voice became deeper and deeper.
No. I mean, the Dave Chappelle that you know from Killing Them Softly is not the Dave Chappelle from the Def Comedy
even
Jam.
from Def Comedy Jam?
Oh, yeah.
I watched it so long ago, I've forgotten.
Dude, it's striking. It's
Right,
odd.
hold on.
Yeah. Pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
All right, here we go.
Def Comedy Jam, Dave Chappelle. Those were the days, man. Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, man.
He used to apparently run the light. And he just like, I'm doing the whole show.
Okay, let's go 1993.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Yo, coming to the stage from my hometown, because we all of that in D-State, and we coming here to New York to do our thing, but I know you're going to enjoy this, brother. So give it up for my man, Dave Chappelle.
Because I moved straight into the West Village.
Oh.
So y'all know the first day in my new neighborhood, I was just walking around.
I also just
laughing
realized
that's
he could
really
have been
different.
20 years old in this. I also just realized
Yeah, but
that.
it's here's the problem, right? After this, Dave Chappelle voice is very unique and like cadence, tone,
Yep.
everything is super unique, right?
From the the Chappelle show time and all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is just a guy.
Yeah.
like a motherfucker. Hey man, look. There goes some gay guys.
He can't even make this sound anymore.
No, I don't think so.
I'm walking home late one night by myself.
Yo, his regular voice does not sound like Dave
I know.
Chappelle at all.
Yeah.
This is a different
So
person.
this is 93. When was he born? I just want to figure out how old this guy is in this video. 1973. So he's exactly like 20. Not exactly, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not his birthday.
Yeah.
This is his birthday. You know, it's his birthday show.
Damn.
But yeah, this is a 20-year-old dude. He doesn't even know who he is yet.
Nobody else is around.
He's doing a joke about gay guys.
Yeah, he doesn't.
About sucking dick. He sucks a dick at the end of this joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think the punchline
Whoa.
is click, 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 suck my dick. But yeah, this is old
Yeah, that doesn't
timey
sound
Dave Chappelle.
anywhere like with what I remember him to be. But
That's-
anyway, yeah, you know.
You see old Louis C.K.? He looks like a car salesman.
Yeah. That I remember.
You seen old Brian Regan? He has a mullet. Oh my God, it's so funny.
Really?
Yeah. He acts just
seems-
like Brian Regan.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
still exactly who he is.
See, some guys freaking like consistent.
I'd love to. Yeah, he's coming.
You're seeing him, right?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Because I
wait,
just spent
is
all
that-
this money. I was gonna see
spent so
Tom
much money.
Papa,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now that there's the JFL show on that night.
No,
but
Regan
then-
is Regan coming to Niagara?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom Segura is coming to Niagara too. Super affordable. Andrew Schultz is coming to Niagara too, as of
Yeah, but
yesterday.
we already have Schultz.
Yeah, that
I'm
guy,
okay with seeing Regan.
He's just printing money, Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, he really
Yeah.
is. He's got to ride that wave. I don't think his comedy's ever going to hit the same peak. I think that's it. I think for most, even for the greats, it's hard to it's hard to do. It's hard
Yeah.
to maintain. You'll just catch lightning in the bottle maybe twice in your
But
career.
the marketing is so good, and he's so on top of it.
Yeah, he's
I
good
think
at it.
I think when he starts slacking on the other stuff, because that's what it is. He's so good at getting you excited about things.
Yeah. Freaking Bruce Buffer to announce.
Yeah, man.
That was insane.
He's got all the right connections.
Yeah.
He can
Plays well.
evolve. He can be a different type of guy.
He could be. He could have a completely different voice and everything.
Yeah. See?
Mm.
This is we're just getting this. He's, I think 35, 36.
Yeah.
You know, really started getting big around 32, 33.
Yeah.
Might have a whole run ahead of
Damn,
him.
dude.
No,
There's something awesome seeing him in
It's a
New
different
York when
animal.
he was just not when he was just starting, but before the meteoric rise of him. It
Yeah.
was just a regular dude came on and
Yeah,
did
yeah.
the cousin jokes,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
the cousins.
That was
Goddamn.
fun.
Yeah,
It was cool. Like, there he is. See,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. I mean, we got to see. It's like if you were to go on a spaceship,
Yeah.
not a time ship.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, I'd love to just see Andrew Schultz try something out.
Yeah,
It's like there's like I'm like, wow, he's tall.
Yeah.
Isn't he taller than you thought? We were both like, he's tall.
Yeah. I was hoping to get roasted in the front row, but he didn't do any crowd work. And he does crowd work all the time.
Yeah.
Would you see Akash if
Of
he comes
course,
through?
I would see Akash 100%.
Yeah, me too.
I like comedy, bro. I like I'll
Yeah.
go see people.
Freaking love Akash. Akash is working real hard on his crowd work too. He's actually pretty damn good at it.
I
Yeah.
know. What do you think was special?
I kind of I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like these big highs, But overall, entertaining, and I laughed like a few points throughout.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was like, oh yeah, this is what I expected out of him.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all I can say. I was like, I thought it was funny. I
Yeah.
was just like, this is exactly the type of stuff I was
A
expecting
solid
to talk
showing,
about.
but nothing to be like, wow.
I enjoyed it though. Yeah, I completely agree.
solid
I don't know.
showing.
I don't know
Solid
what the
showing.
difference is because you see some people, you'll see like Fahim, and I was like, wow, I really enjoy the
Holy
crap.
shit!
You know?
That Fahim's special was insane.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Don't overreach.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Choose all the variables in your hands. Make it so that you're the most successful.
Such similar setups too. Like they're just both in a club.
Yeah. Freaking killed it though. That
Just a
material
better
was
special.
insane. He was he's so good. Fahim was so good.
Fahim was so good.
I watched another comedian and I completely forgot what his name is. It was on Netflix.
All right, look that up.
Yeah.
Fahim Anwar has this joke about Captain America,
Yeah.
and he's like, you know what's weird? Captain America should be a racist. He's like, they froze him in like the 30s. He should come out and he should be like, Hulk, look out, a couple of faggots are behind you. I thought it was the funniest. That was so funny.
Oh my god.
Didn't make the cut.
No, it probably didn't. How come I can't find history, bro? What's up with
Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
You can't find
Do your thing. I'll just comment on what's happening.
2 seconds because it's
This
actually
looks sad. That movie does not look enjoyable.
yeah, parental controls, language profile, viewing, activity, boom. And then
Wow. I didn't know this was possible.
Shane Gillis.
Oh, the new one.
New one, Beautiful Dogs.
Beautiful Dogs. Yeah, that came out yesterday, I thought, right?
Perhaps? I don't know.
He posted on Instagram about it.
when did you watch it yet?
No, he had possibly the best special, of like 2021, was it?
Yeah, I think
In
so,
Austin?
yeah.
Dude, that was such a fun special.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
like
all
this.
wrong.
I didn't like this one as good.
Oh
as
no,
much. Yeah.
it's also that was his first special.
Man, his first there was something about his first special that made him it wasn't just the jokes are fantastic, but it was also like his hesitations, the way how he it's almost like he was tentatively telling these offline jokes in such a way that he was like kind of presenting it to you but not quite.
Yeah.
Um
Like I don't want to talk about it, but I'll say it.
yeah, exactly. And it was a very unique vibe, and I thought that added to his presentation so much. This one is devoid of that. But a lot of stuff it's still good. It's all right.
So he's a when he did this first special, that was 9 years of him being a comic, and then him like organizing his best stuff together, just the way you should.
Yeah.
I think all of that stuff. You're also so confident. Like once you know this is how this actually goes. The story. It's not even that I'm telling you that I know this is how it goes because I've tried it so many ways.
Yeah.
And then you got to do another one in 2 years. I don't know.
tough. It's
Have you
tough.
heard John Mayer's second album? Because Continuum is no room for squares. It's a thing. Sophomore. It's a tough spot. Your second album is always a tough spot.
You think Continuum is number 2?
Yeah.
You didn't like Continuum?
Room for Squares is like levels above Continuum. Levels.
Man, I jammed to
It's a
Continuum.
great album, dude.
Yeah.
It's a great album. I don't even want to be like, bro, look, this is me holding Continuum. Great album. That's not Room for
I
Squares.
remember when I was going through a breakup.
That's slow dancing in a burning room. You were, bro.
That
Every
was-
day.
That was my that was my ringtone.
Yeah,
I woke up sad.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the emotion that I want to feel.
And you listen to it 1,000 times, and you move on to Vulture. She's like, "Gone through the fire." Yeah, I have gone through the fire.
Yeah.
Take me even higher. I do want to go higher. I'm going to the mall.
Yeah, man. John Mayer out there was speaking to me.
He was a I don't think he was just reacting to the universe. He was just like, whatever the universe wants to come out of me.
Yeah.
I was watching an Instagram clip of him recently, and he was like talking to the host, and he was just saying like, sometimes like I listen to a song, like I don't like that, and I'm like, what does it matter what I like, right? Just because I don't like it doesn't mean somebody else won't like it. And the guy was just like,
Hey, man.
but I was like, nah, John Mayer's a musical genius. Why not?
Yeah. Well, he can be whatever he wants to be,
It's
honestly.
still also failing at a level so high
Yeah.
that it's not actually failing. It's like, this is just isn't my opinion, but
Yeah.
I feel like somebody would have this opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, John Mayer.
John Mayer, dude.
Added for a hot minute. Won a Grammy for Best New Artist
Yeah,
against Nora Jones. Ravi Shankar's illegitimate daughter.
I
God
know.
bless
I was
her.
gonna say that exact same thing.
Jeez.
He still didn't claim her after winning a Grammy or going
Yeah.
up for a Grammy.
I think Ravi Shankar was just like, what? White women like this? Wouldn't you find that surprising? You get somewhere and they're like, oh, they're into this mysticism nonsense. Like, oh, a spiritual guy from the Far East.
Nora Jones
Yeah.
was a soundtrack of Chapters and Starbucks.
Yeah, man.
She was the background music of those two places.
Yeah, man.
And oftentimes Starbucks and Chapters were together,
Oh, I think there was definitely a partnership.
right? And so, man, I remember going over there in Chapters just for hours at a time reading a book without buying.
Yeah. And then being like, oh, that's Nora Jones? Is that right? Yeah, I thought so.
Shazam that
It's
and then
good.
download it when you're at home.
Dude, she's on
Nora
Sesame Street a lot since I have a kid now.
Oh, really?
She'll
She
come
is?
out and count the effing numbers all the time.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Same with the melodious voice.
Dude, she's and like the more I look, I'm like, yeah, you're definitely Indian, you know.
Yeah.
Just had a Dr. J also, you know, Julius Irving, the basketball player.
Basketball player.
Also, just lots of seeds. There's a tennis player I used to watch. This hybrid girl.
Yeah.
There's her mom. Her white mom is in the. They would never talk about her dad, and then one day, like, you know, and I think it was something she doesn't want talked about. It's like, yeah, mom was a journalist. Dr. J had a baby, never called back or something. But there was these folks. They just having like 17 to 40 kids.
Hey.
Ravi Shankar.
I mean, did Ravi pay for anything?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we gotta know.
I mean, do you think he did? Do you think that he's even understood the concept? It's like, I have to pay you for raising a girl, a girl? I'm
Not
Ravi
even a boy.
Shankar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe she did. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
it might be easier to.
obviously, this girl loves music. Maybe he was like, let me pay for some lessons or something.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Yeah, can you imagine? He was like, "This is my only contribution."
Yeah, I will only pay for music lessons. No food.
Ah, shit. What was I gonna say? Apparently, there was some kid who did a 240-kilometer tennis serve.
Whoa. Yeah, 140 miles?
Yeah,
Sorry, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I heard about this other kid. Ben Shelton.
Yeah, Ben Shelton.
So Ben Shelton, I think, is playing tomorrow night
Okay.
against Novak
I might-
Djokovic.
Oh, I might even watch this.
If Novak, I think, wins this Grand Slam, he holds the outright most Grand Slams, or tied for most of any player of any gender,
Damn.
which is really hard to do.
So he's gonna outdo like the Serena.
He's going to do outdo Serena, and
Shit.
also I think Margaret Court. And I'm like, her picture is black and white. And I'm like, this girl is playing while they weren't even letting
Black
other
people
races play.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not, if you're not letting black people play and then you win a championship, I don't think that should count.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Exactly.
I don't think that
Yeah.
should count.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
That's a fair. That should be somewhere. That should be in a rule. It should be in Guinness.
Yeah.
You're like, do black people do your sport? No, then we can't count this as a record.
Or like any other like race. If you exclude a race from the sport,
Right.
then you're not the world. You can't have Guinness Book World Records of that thing.
Right, like
right?
math Olympics without Asians, or
Yeah.
running without like people from
With
Somalia.
yeah,
or Sudan.
exactly. No, it's not Sudan. It's not Somalia. Ethiopia.
Eritrea.
No, they're just pretty people.
I've seen Hisham, bro. It skips a generation. It's all right, bro. It skips. He's Canadian. It's all right.
What's the guy? Mohammed something, right? He
Farah?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a refugee, dude. He was one of those kids.
Dude, he just kept running and didn't stop, and soon enough they're like, "Yo, we can never catch him."
Yeah.
And he's like,
But,
"I got an idea."
What were we saying right before?
No, you can't exclude a race.
You can't exclude.
and then hold a record in that sport.
Yeah. So this kid also, he's a hybrid. Hybrids also is like
Yeah.
huge serve. The interesting thing, he's 20. That's the cool part. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, huge serve, and everything else is just kind of developing.
We're back to Ben right now.
We're
right?
back to Ben Shelton.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't really know. Haven't watched people serve. Like
You
I
should
watch tennis.
see it.
I watch tennis.
Yeah.
And no, I watch tennis cursory, like some highlights or whatnot. But I'm not really deep into it. But because this hit my feed, so I went and go look to see like what's so big about this dude's serve. Here is the thing. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that other people do. But I feel like he throws the ball really high, and he is like really high up there when
Right.
he makes contact with
Yep.
it. And then he's already like halfway leaned into the court
Sure.
when he's doing it.
Yep.
Is that the reason why when he's getting an ace, it's bouncing on that side and it's going like so high up?
You know what it is? So the first thing is the way he's holding his racket. So
Yeah.
like if you're holding a racket like this, so he's holding it like this first, right?
Uh-huh.
Secondly, as he's tossing it up,
Yeah.
his pelvis does this fun coil,
Uh-huh.
and then you can follow everything else go from this where his whole body's a whip, and the whole point is to hit it at the top point. And when you're 6'4", and you're hitting
he's
it,
6'4".
I think he's 6'3" to 6'4".
That makes sense.
And then you're hitting at like, let's say,
10.
7, 10, 7. Yeah, it's you're like in the 8
Well, if
figures.
he's 6, then he's definitely hitting at 8.
And you're jumping.
Yeah.
Then you're jumping.
8.
So you're thumping it down, and it is a motion you can master. And in tennis, there's always this body type that exists. Always. To hear a 90-mile-per-hour serve or 120-mile-per-hour serve is such a strange sound, let alone a 140.
Yeah.
It's cool. And then you, because it's hit by something, when it whips past you, you're like, it's like a projectile.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. That's the kind of stuff I experienced that it literally made me quit tennis because my body couldn't generate anything of that nature, even with excellent technique. I was like, my body's not meant to whip like that.
Yeah.
I can hit a really clean ball, but I can't like ever serve that way.
Yeah.
And in tennis, especially men's tennis, you're not supposed to lose your serve. If you serve 10 times and the other person wins even 3 of them, that's too much.
Yeah.
So like this guy is going to be around for a second, but probably not going to be great because there's another kid. He's Spanish. He's the current one-on-one, and he's
insane in all facets, and
Dude.
he's tall.
We should see this kid. Like, we should go watch this guy. He was just in town last month, but next year when they come back, we should go check out.
Hey man, I'm down.
It's $40 to get a grounds pass, and you
Yeah.
can see like this Ben Shelton guy was there at a grounds pass because this guy's not ranked in the top 20. So like you can just go watch amazing tennis
yeah.
from as far away as our cars are. Like it's not in a stadium. You can you can have a side court.
Will he be at Meadowvale?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's the outside courts are so intimate. It's if you like tennis, it's fantastic, man.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't like tennis particularly, but I love watching like the best do the thing.
It's
whatever,
easy.
whatever.
Yeah,
is
it's an
the
easy
best thing.
watch. You're like, I get it. He didn't. It's Pong. I get it. One guy got ejected day before yesterday for singing the national Nazi anthem.
What?
Yeah, to heckle the German player.
That is. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the
I mean,
German
like,
player.
I mean, under no circumstances is that okay. Wait, no, I guess.
The German player goes to the umpire. He's like, someone singing the Nazi national anthem. I had to point them out, and they kicked them out for a lifetime apparently.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the willingness of you want to trash talk get in the person's head,
If you're memorizing national anthems, you're taking this way too,
right?
dude. Can you sing the Mauritian national anthem?
No, bro, I can't. I don't. If it played, I wouldn't even know what it was.
Whoa. You know what? They all sound the same.
They really do.
Pa, 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 pa,
They really do. I don't know where everyone. How come all national anthems needs to have horns? I feel
Yeah.
like it's like European influences and colonization that's caused all of them to be horns. But like, if you go to Egypt,
right.
shouldn't it be
drums.
like a desert flute?
Yeah, desert flute with some drums.
Right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be a duduk?
Oh.
Shouldn't it be like a hang drum? Like,
that?
why is it always horns?
Yeah, hang drum. Yeah, it's true. You know what I love? Like a really modern country. Like, you know what? We're going techno. It's like they're like, yeah, we're going to techno version. It's Medes.
I can see Iceland doing that.
Maybe.
You remember the Iceland Viking?
Mm-hmm.
The techno Viking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was fantastic.
Hey, you still got the moves.
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to pull up highlights of this of a volleyball player,
I think we're past it.
but we can't do
That's
that
all
right
right.
now. No, it's fine. This is
But yeah, check out the U.S. Open over the weekend. It's gonna be fun. Also, Coco Gauff.
yeah. Okay, can you explain what happened over there? Because
What happened? What do you mean?
okay, so there was video of the lady leaving in the back, and then she said some wild shit, and the lady who's holding the door that opens, so like outside is the court and inside is the hallway.
Yeah.
So as the door opened,
Okay.
that white lady said something, I think,
All right.
right? And that other white lady was like,
Oh. Really? Dude, I haven't
and
even
people are
seen
like,
this.
"Yo, we gotta hear what she said because to get another white lady to react that way, maybe she said the N-word."
Maybe.
And did you see when she left, she did like this sign, which apparently now is also a white supremacist signal.
Dude, I don't even know what any of this is.
I mean, I do that to like people
Yeah.
who have nice cars.
This?
Yeah.
It's a cultural thing.
contextual? It's
Yeah, it's
contextual?
like you can go to England and the people will ask you for a fag. Like, and they call it that.
Yeah,
And then you say, you know what that means? Like, we know.
Yeah, we don't care.
Every one of you has told us.
We don't
and we
care.
don't care. That's what
Yeah.
we call them.
You can't say
but,
fanny over there either, right? It's bad to say fanny.
Yeah, it's bad. Australia, too. Don't say fanny.
Yeah.
They're really immature.
Anyway, Coco.
I have no idea. You know what? This is all news to me.
Ah, okay.
I was talking about, I wasn't even talking about anything. You were like, hey, what's that about? I was like,
Yeah, there was another because then there was something to do with the speed that she.
oh, yeah. I watched the game where basically in tennis, they added this clock recently so people don't just like take
Bounce the ball too much.
annoyingly long
Like Adetokounmpo
on the free throw line. Exactly. It's like some things are, hey, we want you to do this well, but holy crap. Like, we're getting
This is
old.
extreme.
Like, we could have done so much in this time. And then, yeah, this girl was like just kind of going over it, and Coco took a little bit of offense, but she didn't say anything. And when the Coco was, she got near and she got like a warning. And yeah, it wasn't a big, you don't know John McEnroe. Tennis has a big history of crybabies, right? To have a conversation the way Coco did is a very normal.
Yeah. Felt like it.
And I listened to it. I'm like, this is a 20-year-old. She's speaking her mind. It didn't seem odd.
It
but
didn't
yeah.
seem odd at all, apparently. And
But
this other lady was like crying to the press and whatnot, and people were like, "Yo, this is what the hell's wrong with you?"
So here's the thing. First off, that other lady I think is from German or Belgium, whatever. God bless her. The crowd turned on her, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like the crowd is a bunch of crowd is me and you trying to enjoy a game,
Right.
and we're on Coco's side.
Yeah.
Because it's the U.S. Open. This is the fun side to be on. We don't want to be on the German side.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah.
not. And the crowd started rooting for Coco, also whistling when the other girl, it's like as a sign of this. And some people just take that to heart, while other people are like,
Yeah, but
you know,
but don't competitors are used to that?
it completely depends on your genetic makeup. Completely depends on your genetic.
No, I
makeup.
understand. Like it might hit you harder as you're growing up, and you have to. But like you gotta get to a place when you're at the highest level. People are gonna talk shit. You're gonna have to figure out a way for you to be able to take it.
I don't even know what to tell you because she obviously it's not like it's her first time at a stage like this. This lady, but whatever, dude. You know, it's like people been called for. You know, people are gonna root against you. You're gonna start getting all mad. I felt like it was unfair. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Then I looked at how much her earnings are, and I was like, you're fine. You've made $35 million in your career. You'll be okay. Tennis.
I just don't get it. I mean, like I don't like it either. I hear there's some trash talking, and it hurts my feelings. But like I'm not a competitor at the highest level. I feel like you gotta take the poison and start building up your resilience.
Golf and tennis are different because people. It's not like those other sports where people are literally like,
I see what you're
"That's where
saying.
your mom's dead." You know, like other sports are just
It's like the gentleman sports. These are
right.
gentleman sports.
Other sports are like one step away from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then this thing is like this is tennis and golf.
Yeah.
And
Royalty come watch it, that type of thing. So
yeah, I think I still don't know what the hell she was talking about, dude. People are gonna cheer against you.
although I heard some of the stuff that was said to Tiger, and that shit's wild.
Well, that stuff is way out of. That was damn. I think some of the people just waiting to say that to to a black dude, and they just
see
that's
that?
the first one.
You see that highlight of a reporter talking to Tiger, and he's like, "You'll find out." Where Tiger is, young Tiger is saying, "Oh,
man.
I'm gonna win,"
Yeah.
and then the guy's like, "You'll learn."
Oh man.
And
then Tiger became Tiger. Yo, Tiger was people who like golf, and a lot of my black friends got into golf for. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
If there was a Pakistani guy who just got into a sport he wasn't supposed to be,
yeah, for sure.
I'd name my son,
Yeah.
Tiger. But that guy was incredible at what he did and how he did, and then all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
No,
Also,
it's
like,
amazing.
yeah, I mean, the fall from grace is just as meteor, just as spectacular as the
Yeah,
rise back.
that was wild too.
Yeah. How many women? What? All of them?
There was so
My
many
wife?
of them.
Everybody? Like, Tiger's Watch out!
Shit.
This guy's
I mean, he's the best.
he's the best.
He's the best
He's
at what he
ferocious.
does. This
Yep.
is what he set his mind to it, and this is what he got.
Also, I'm sure Tiger. He was also somebody so dedicated that as he got big, he was like, "Really?
What is this?
They love me?
Just like this?
They love that my name is Tiger? I used to hate that shit.
Man.
Nobody
what
was
a
named
legend.
Tiger when he was a kid.
Yeah,
dude.
that's true. No one was.
It
named
was
Tiger,
tough.
yeah.
And then it was the best.
You see that video, like the best putt ever.
Yeah,
And
I've
it
seen. I
goes
know
in,
exactly.
stops at the lip. You can see the
logo?
the logo, and it tips over. Shit.
Dude, golf was hot.
Yeah, man. There's a recent video of Tiger like they're just driving, whatever that is, just warm ups, and then his this other is an Asian guy, probably another pro,
Yeah.
and he's asking whether or not Tiger's son is beat him yet. Have you heard this?
No.
It's actually a really cool moment.
Cool,
Hold on,
cool,
let's see if I can pull it up.
What's Tiger's son's name? I hope it was something from the cat family. This is Leo. It's short for leopard. Yeah, this is Puma.
You can't do it. That would be his sponsors.
Bro, I'm from Houston. These are normal names from where I'm from.
All right, here we go. I think this would be it.
Has Charlie beat you yet?
Not yet. Y'all drove me the other day, though.
Shut up.
That's
Like-
saying everything.
Rob was saying he's carrying 260, but like even if he carries a 260, that still should not drive you.
I hit a little spinner into the wind, and he did just a tomahawk.
Does he play from the same tees as you?
Yeah.
Just tips it out and
Yeah, he doesn't play the Tiger tees, but
Okay.
he'll play the blacks. I'm like, damn.
that must have sucked when he
Oh,
found his ball. First time or no?
first time, yeah.
So it's coming.
It's coming.
Has Charlie beat you yet?
What a moment!
Yeah, man.
You
How
know-
old is Tiger now?
What a moment! I don't know.
I wonder, like,
I
what
can do
at
that
what
for
age?
3 more days, and I'll be very happy.
Damn, look at this
and,
child.
a
At what
victory
age
would
does your
be
kid
also nice.
start doing things better than you?
A victory. To me, that comes off as a little cocky or brash.
Well,
When you come out here, you know what I'm saying. Your
I
first pro
understand.
tournament, you say, I can win.
I've always figured that why go to a tournament if you're not going there to try and win? As I would explain to my dad, second sucks, and third's even worse. It's just a feeling.
But
I
on
have.
tour, that's not too bad sometimes, though.
That's not too bad, but I want to win.
This guy's
You'll
a
learn.
loser. He's literally saying,
I'm
like,
just kidding.
just-
I'm sorry,
he's
I
like,
had to
"You'll
say
learn."
that. You'll learn.
is that him?
Yeah.
Shit.
I have learned something. I think you're better than I thought you'd be. Thanks. Are you better than you thought you'd be?
This early, yes. If I can do that.
I wish
for
he said
3 more
no.
days,
I think I'm, yeah.
To answer your previous question, 47 years old.
That's a good age for your kid to pass you up. 47 is fine.
Yeah.
You know?
I just really love that videos. Like they just nonchalantly,
Somber.
probably like launching these balls. By the way, without
Yeah, I
thinking
mean,
it.
probably
And then it's like this mixture of pride of his son
Mm.
and understanding that he's in the sunset years of his career. And it's
I
just
mean,
like both of those things kind
yeah.
of come together as he's just
I don't know if
chatting
you've
about
been
it.
following Tiger. He's had a horror. It's been horrible.
Oh, recently it's been bad.
It's been bad for years, bro.
Oh,
It's been so bad for
I thought
like
I thought it was
3-4
like a
years.
little resurgence maybe
I
2
could
years
barely
ago.
have walked. Like it was his back is in horrible shape. So
Mm.
yeah, but still, like it's that's a cool moment.
Yeah.
Golf is a sport that lends itself to like, let's have a chat, let's hit some
Yeah,
balls.
yeah.
You know, yeah,
Yeah.
can't do that in everything.
I don't know. Did we talk about pickleball at all on the podcast? I don't think we did.
We didn't talk about pickleball.
Shit. Pickleball was surprisingly fun.
We took Yassine to the Meadowvale
Community-
Churchill Meadows Community Center.
a beautiful community center.
Ain't it, babe?
Really, really nice. Yeah. And then you said everyone starts at a B minus, and like you were very accurate in your assessment on where you start.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that anything lower, and I would be like, shit.
Yeah.
It's I feel like I'm hindering the team way more.
So it was me and Yassine versus Haroon and Asad, who are not like they've played pickleballs for like they're not new guys. I think they've played like 8-9 months.
yeah.
And yeah, it was me and Yassine, and we held our own.
Yeah.
I think we won 1, lost 2,
Yeah.
and you were just fine.
Yeah, and a lot of those lost points was as a result of just either like stepping into the kitchen or not allowing to bounce before returning. So if I can eliminate just those two things, I think I'll be okay.
I think like there was like a 20% of points just like playing for the first time kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, that's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Like, but like so much fun.
Oh man, yeah, I can't wait.
Duck.
Yeah. And Instagram, listen, I have not typed in pickleball into Instagram.
Yeah.
I have not.
Right.
And all of a sudden, it's like, literally, it's gone like, oh, you don't want jiu-jitsu anymore? Here's boxing and here's pickleball.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is it that you know this? I didn't type in either one of those things.
And pickleball is somewhat like watchable. Like you're like, oh, you can watch a point. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know?
It is funny watching like this, whatever these semi-pros are doing when they're hitting. Like,
Okay. You know what
it looks kind of funny.
The funny thing that does not happen in tennis, that does happen in pickleball and mixed doubles, is the guy just takes the center, and the lady just takes this corner.
1/3.
Yeah. And I played mixed doubles in tennis.
Yeah.
It plays like a normal game. You don't make any. All right, I'll take more.
Yeah.
Never. I was a specialist in mixed doubles, and then pickleball. I'm like, hey, these guys are just playing with each other, and they just smack it at the lady every now and then. That's about it. It's very weird. It's weird that nobody says anything.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's because the ball is not. Even if you whack the ball, I can't imagine it hurting too much.
Right.
By the way, did you buy a new ball? Yours is cracked.
Yeah, no, the thing comes with like 3, so it's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're sorted.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go next Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's go.
Yeah, let me know.
Softball.
It was fun. It was fun,
man.
Yeah, it's fun because when you start, you don't absolutely suck, and that is the greatest thing.
So this is what I'll say to anybody who hasn't played pickleball: all the rules are meant that somebody can't overpower the other person, and points get to start, without anybody getting to have a kill shot. Literally what we were talking about in tennis, Ben Shelton, he has a 140 mile per hour cannon. He gets to start a point off with that. That is so unfair.
Yeah.
It's like, let me just fire a laser at you.
Yeah.
And I know you don't have one. So, but like, this is how we're going to. Pickleball, it first has to like be in this area.
And it's got to land.
Yeah.
So you can't smash the shit
and
out
the
of it.
return's got to land.
Yeah.
And even that return, not everybody can hit, like only this one. So it's just like it makes itself like, all right, it's going to be a tuck, and then tuck.
Yeah.
So much fun.
That is great. Do you think they will modify the rules for like pros?
In what sense?
Well, it seems like it's really made for the community center.
Yeah, it is.
You
right?
know, and it's wonderful. I think it's really cool, but
So
I wonder if they'll change it.
What is something like this missing that to be actually recognized as it's a good rec sport. It's a very good rec sport, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a TV sport. What do you think it's missing?
Bro, I don't know enough about racquetball for me to be able to say much.
It's just missing
Maybe a
star.
faster ball?
No, it's just literally missing characters. Like a recognizable person.
Oh yeah?
And then another recognizable person.
Yeah. You just need two badasses.
Because it's watchable.
Yeah.
I think it's already, even if you don't watch it, like you can get, if anybody who would like tennis can basically sit down like, I get it. Yeah. Pickleball.
Yeah.
But people aren't willing to like come out and like have a tour, come out, keep watching, like, because it doesn't have like, oh, I'd love to see this guy or gal. You know why? The sport, because of its awesomeness, in terms of you everybody starts at a B+. It does also have a ceiling to how, even if you're absolutely amazing, there's a lot of guys and gals that are...
The skill ceiling is very low.
Yeah. Because your physical attributes, you can't overpower the situation.
Yeah.
So a lot of people look the same and feel the same.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it might be a rule modification for them to be able to open up the ceiling. But that's what you want for, like, that's how I know it for video games, right? You want video games where the skill ceiling is supremely high.
Yeah.
The higher, the better.
Right.
There's a reason why people still playing Counter-Strike. That game was out from the 90s, and people are still playing that shit.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think you're looking at it's like if you look at early tennis, it's like how you and I would play tennis. Like, they're playing it like badminton, but with a ball and this wooden racket.
Yeah,
and then it went like they kept modifying it to be faster intestine skin strings, and then when carbon fiber came out, they're like, oh, you can now hit things 100 miles per hour and shit. And it does. Yeah, I think it would be that.
You see Jamie Foxx trying to return a professional serve.
Oh yeah, was that Jamie Foxx? Do you know whose serve he was returning?
No, I don't. Let's see if I can find it.
Jamie Foxx.
That was funny because he's talking so much shit.
Jimmy Butler was also, he's very involved at the U.S. Open. He's apparently a big fan. He's also friends with Francis Tiafoe and Coco Gauff. It's great to see like a basketball dude he's not even with an entourage. It's just him alone watching tennis at the U.S. Open. It's
Just by
cool.
himself.
Yeah, just,
Jimmy Butler is awesome. I like him.
yeah, man, that guy was homeless.
Oh, was he?
Dude, Jimmy Butler is from Tomball, Texas, and was homeless, sleeping in a car.
Oh yeah, his mom kicked him out or something, right?
Bro, Jimmy Butler.
Tough.
Jimmy Buckets.
All right, here we go.
Playoff Jimmy.
What it looks like when an ordinary person tries to return a pro
And
serve.
then they say he serves about 140 miles an hour. Well, I said, what's that to a player, though? What's that to a pimp? I'm going to just let him know that I ain't no punk. Hey, I'm amphibious in both hands, bro. Talked about the serve. I ain't afraid of no man put his pants on like me.
Oh, he's standing. Well,
What it looks like.
yeah, he was standing in the court. Remember when we talked about that?
Yeah.
second
You're
the
like,
court.
sit back. You kept on being like further back. I'm like, how far back should I go? Well, someone should have told Jamie Foxx that because, damn it, that was right in front of the bounce.
Yeah. Pickleball, there are some massive servers too. It's not like this.
Wait, hold on. I gotta find a pickleball. Sorry,
Yeah,
what
just
is it?
try pickleball, massive serve.
Yeah, I'll pull it here. Don't worry.
You don't like looking over here and typing, do you?
No, I really don't.
You just like to pull stuff here after you have it over there. Nice. Can we turn this all the way down? Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. These aren't in-game.
Wow, it just doesn't give you much, eh?
Is that it? I think it's the way you spell pickle.
What's it supposed to be? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Damn. I thought I typed in ball.
You wrote pickle massive serve. Bro, you're lucky we didn't get pulled off the internet.
All right. Yeah, hit this guy up here. 2 years ago, people have been playing pickleball, but since then?
This is a spinny serve, so this is different. You can watch it, but it's not going to be a power serve. Jeez. You know what? Maybe pickleball's just big on Instagram.
Yeah, I think so.
That's all right. Fourth one down.
Which one, here?
Right around here. Shorts. This game.
Oh, okay, perfect.
All right, never mind. It's hard to find, bro. Dude, I was going to be doing a tournament next week.
Uh-huh.
But it's...
oh my god, that return was nice. I don't know.
So you can go around the pole like that. Oh, you still lost it.
Can you hit the ball with your foot outside of the court?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that allows you to get in the kitchen. So you can't go in the kitchen, but you can be in that green area.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay, you were gonna do what are you doing?
I was if we get kicked out of the playoffs in softball, I have a pickleball tournament next week on the beaches. Adult pickleball tournament ages 35 to 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's just how it works, man. Sorry.
How did that work? How did that end up happening?
So I started playing pickleball, and I realized that all of these people that play, they recently got into this in the last year.
Yeah.
And then you realize very quickly that anybody that played collegiate or high school tennis is actually one light year ahead of anybody here.
Okay, yeah.
Because I find I play with these people like singles, not even just Harvard, but anybody at this community center.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a joke, you know? And then I started looking up online that some of these people compete in Ontario tournaments and do well.
Yeah, so and if you're competing with them.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, this overweight guy, he's a good guy. I think his name's Bill.
Mm-hmm.
He does well. He gets to quarterfinals and semifinals.
Yeah.
And he's just he's shit, you know? He doesn't... They're going through they've played pickleball longer, but they've never been in these situations of being down by this much or up by this much. So they crack at different points where they just play tight.
Yeah.
Where they just haven't been in these situations.
Dude, the mental is huge.
Yeah. So it's just at that point you're like, all right, let me do a tournament because that's all I used to do. So also
That'll be fun.
it's very slim right now. It'd be like getting into jiu-jitsu while most people aren't super into right now go to jiu-jitsu place. There's just murderers in every gym.
Bro.
So many people have been doing this. Yeah, I've been doing this 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So to get into pickleball right now, I feel like you could actually win a tournament or two.
There's a couple of guys in the gym is I'm taking a break from jiu-jitsu for this week. So I'm only doing Muay Thai. That's the type of break these guys take, man.
Straight up. Don't fight anybody in Canada who's affluent. It's a very common hobby.
Holy
It's
shit,
throwing
son.
things, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I gotta take some time off. I'm gonna go do Muay Thai. What? Time off?
Yep. You see them like in like these World Stars type videos where somebody like gets into perfect form, and I was just like, nobody should fight that guy. He's at least taken a Thai boat, like he's taking classes.
Dude, the most unassuming. I went to visit just to see what the basketball, what the boxing classes were like. And the instructor is a sort of like an amateur boxer, right? And I kind of saw his pictures on IG, but it's kind of far away, can't really tell. So when I went to see, I saw the instructor. I was like, hey, I introduced myself. I was just like, I just want to drop in and see how to look the class, right?
Yep.
This dude is a foot shorter than me, wearing glasses like me.
Yeah.
So his vision's not good. His range is not good,
Right.
right? And he looks like a nerd. He looks like he plays Minecraft. He doesn't even play a cool game like Call of Duty. He plays Minecraft and like the card game that you play online.
And just switch.
And then when he's throwing punches, the straightest of lines, the crispiest of crisp.
Yeah.
This snaps at the end of everything. I'm like, anyone who decides to fight this guy would get absolutely wrecked.
It makes you look at a man completely differently.
I was looking at him when he's like, yeah, man, just jump in whenever you want. He's like super cordial and nice and soft and whatnot. And then he's like, all right, so I want to change. And then he's doing a hook. I'm like, whoa.
Dude, honestly, seeing anybody do the thing they're the best that's their thing is very like, oh yeah, of course you're gonna make friends now because like this is so. That's why I feel like it's not fair for beautiful people because like you have to go see this guy do his thing to be like, wow, that's impressive, wow.
Yeah.
And then beautiful people just look at you and you're just like, wow. You do this every day?
This is how you wake up?
This is how you wake up?
Yeah, man.
Yep. And that's why none of them are unemployed.
Yeah, that's true, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, if you can parlay that real well in the beginning, save your money, good off ramp.
Yeah,
good off ramp.
Somebody will hire you for something.
For sure. There was a guy who was a convicted, not a killer, or something else. His mugshot went on it got viral,
dude.
And then he did his time, and when he left, he had a model a model contract immediately.
There's like a whole YouTube things of attractive mugshots and what happened to them.
Yeah,
dude, attractiveness, it pays off.
It's so good.
Some of them got famous off the mugshot. Like they weren't.
No, this guy that's the mugshot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's so funny because his Instagram nothing but this mugshot went viral. It's.
Like now he's like with Ralph Lauren, just makes sense, dude.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's not subjective.
Yeah,
it's not. Some of it is, but a lot of it is just we know who's pretty and who's not. Yeah, man. On that note, this has been episode 408.
408.
Yeah, man.
What's the postal code 408? Let's give a shout out to this postal code.
I don't know. You gotta Google it.
Yeah. Let me Google it.
All right.
Maybe that's a new thing. What's the postal code 408? San Jose.
City of San Jose. Cities of Campbell, Cupertino, Gilroy, Los Gatos.
All right, this we're gonna go ahead and boost this in California. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Right, maybe we figure out the Moneyball pattern. Right.
Okay.
There.
Yeah. Let's figure it out. Anyway, thank you for listening to us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Yo.